town, yeah. Noodle, 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 up and down, down. Noodle, 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 gonna see some zombies. Gonna see some monsters there. Why? Why? The Book of Love fucking sucks. Ass. Fucking sucks ass. Alright, first up, movies that I haven't seen. First up, Police Academy. Already seen the video about this, so just gonna skip past that real quick. Next up is a big shocker, Citizen Kane. I haven't even watched this once. I know I have to be in the mood for it, and I just never have been in that mood, so I'm just waiting for that day. I heard his greatest film of all time. That's a big title to live up to, because No Living Dead, come on. Next up is another shocker, Blade Runner. I don't know why I haven't watched this yet. I have to get around to it. I do like this kind of style of movie, so can't wait to check that one out. That's what I love about these. It gives me opportunities to pick out the movies, and then I can end up watching them at one point because it's stuck in my brain because I've done a video about it. Number 5, American Pie, Naked Mile. This is actually close to the first one in my opinion. Enjoy it every time. American Pie, it's either you like it, you don't like it. Number 2 was always my favorite. Number 4 is The Goonies. If I can't get to sleep or I just need something, I put on The Goonies. It's actually a really comfortable movie to watch. No matter how many times I watch it, I like it. And if I'm tired, I always get up to when they swim around with all the coins, and then that's when I start to doze off. I don't know why. Once again, I've watched this since I was little as well, so it's always been something that has held up since my childhood. So The Goonies, definitely should check it out if you haven't watched it for a while. Next up on number 3 is Office Space. I've only watched this once, and the only reason it's up here is I got someone recommended this to me, and I really enjoyed it. I definitely need to watch it again. I can't remember too much. I just remember he gets hypnotized, either because he's too angry, I think, or he needs to be chilled or something. That doesn't bother him. Can't wait to watch it again. Office Space. If you haven't checked it out, watch it. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I only watched this a handful of times. This is definitely, you think a lot while you're watching, and when it ends, you're still thinking. And those are the kind of movies I enjoy the most. And it's not as rare when I do get into those moments, but every single time, every single watch, this just gets better and better. One of my favorite Jack Nicholson's movie, close to The Shining. I don't know why, but him in that is just a transition. It goes from him being just a little bit unhinged and to completely just insane. Before we get into number 1, we are going to just do some honorable mentions. The first one's kind of a cheater, but the Monty Python collection. Great movies. Can't really say too much about these without getting too cringe with it. You definitely have to check these out if you haven't seen them. And I know, like, everyone that I know likes these movies and are into that kind of comedy, and if you're not, then you are missing out on a lot. Next honorable mention, The Breakfast Club. That's all I have to say. The Breakfast Club. And now for number 1, King Kong. I only watched it actually twice. That's why it's not up there on my all-time favorite, like, whatever list. I have to watch it a few more times. Original King Kong, 1933. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Oh, before you go, I forgot to mention, original Xbox, I got Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and Tony Hawk Underground. I forgot to mention